original guy that they thought did the shooting, it was not him. So it was false reports. People had, and this is crazy, but people were showing the guy who they detained, they had pulled up his name and said he was a registered Democrat and like all that stuff.
What's going on, you guys? We have Kyle Kulinski getting into what happened a few days ago with Charlie Kirk in Utah, the assassination of Charlie Kirk. We have Kyle Kulinski getting into it. Let's watch.
All right, guys, I'm coming at you with all the breaking news here now. So it is official. We have Trump validating it for us, but Charlie Kirk is dead. So as you all know, as we discussed earlier, Charlie Kirk was shot in the neck while doing a Turning Point USA debate event at a college in Utah. There were some videos coming out of it, and I didn't want to watch the video. Popped up all over my timeline, but I clicked play. Probably a bad move. I saw first one from a distance, and you could see his body reacting to the shot. The real one that I highly recommend you don't watch is the up close one, because that is bad. Ooh, is that bad? That's one that sticks with you. He gets shot in the neck and just immediate, like gushing, like tsunami of blood comes out of his neck. My initial reaction when I saw the up close video, last time I talked to you, I hadn't seen the up close version yet. I only saw one from far away, but the one from up close, it was like, he's gone. He's gone. And, it took maybe, they said he actually was hanging on there for a while, for like an hour or two. When he got to the hospital, he was still technically alive, which is kind of amazing if I'm being honest with you. But soon thereafter, it's now been verified that he passed away. So Trump said the following: "The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me. And now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you." So he had 2 kids and a wife, obviously. Now, at the same time that was going on, we had breaking news of another school shooting that happened in Evergreen High School in Jefferson County, Colorado. And I believe it's either 2 or 3 people who are now hospitalized because of that shooting. So, you can't tell me that things aren't collapsing. You can't tell me that this country isn't falling apart. Because when you look at a political assassination, overshadowing a school shooting and happening at the exact same time, I mean, that's not good. That is not a good sign, y'all. That is rapid decline. So I had told you guys earlier there were reports of this older guy who was everybody thought was the Charlie Kirk shooter, and it was floating all around social media. But this is part of the problem with social media and getting that real-time information is sometimes you can swing and miss big. And so it turns out that guy did not do the shooting. He did not do the shooting. He was taken into custody, and they realized very quickly he did not do the shooting. And so they realized the shooter apparently shot from about 200 yards away and in like one of the school buildings. So it was a shot from very far away. It was a high-powered rifle. It was further away than the shot attempt on Trump from Butler, Pennsylvania. But the original guy that they thought did the shooting, it was not him. So it was false reports. People had, and this is crazy, but people were showing the guy who they detained, they had pulled up his name and said he was a registered Democrat, and like all that stuff, just throw it out the window because that's not even the guy.
Kyle Kulinski is not exaggerating. It is extremely gruesome. I would attempt to stay off of Twitter for at least a week if anyone is on there sort of pretty often. You just don't want to see that. It's very, very gruesome. It can leave a very nasty impression. But also, Kyle Kulinski is bringing up the fact there was a school shooting that happened at the same time with Charlie Kirk. There was another school shooting that happened yesterday at the naval base. It's so many issues going on, and it really is just all crumbling right before our very eyes.
That's not even the guy, and this happens with these sorts of shootings, and this real-time information coming in. People get ahead of themselves, and this was an example of that. So as of right now, there is no suspect in custody. There is no suspect in custody. Now, this is crazy. This is crazy. I believe this was Politico that reported this, but listen to this. Video posted on social media shows the moment Charlie Kirk was shot and the seconds leading to the incident. Kirk was being asked questions about mass shootings in America. Quote, "Do you know how many mass shootings there have been in America in the last 10 years?" a person asks. Quote, here's what Charlie responds with. "Counting or not counting gang violence." And then he gets shot. They're literally discussing mass shootings, debating mass shootings, right as Charlie Kirk gets shot. Somebody quote tweeted this with, "America is a wild place." Yeah, you don't say. You don't say. Now here's another one, which is just an absolute mindfuck. Okay, this is making everybody go, huh? But the magazine Jezebel, they tweeted the following. Ready? This is real. This is real. And this is from September 8th. Right now it's September 10th. This is from 2 days ago. Ready? They said, "We paid some Etsy witches to curse Charlie Kirk." What? And at the end of the article, this is what it says. Quote, "So did my Etsy curses work? Time will tell. The forces move in mysterious ways. And as the priestess reminded me, spell work is a collaboration between the caster, the client, and the universe itself. For now, we can only trust in the timing of the great unknown. A special thank you to the witches of the modern age who work tirelessly to hex Republicans and topple conservative regimes, and the occasional ex-boyfriend. Your work is appreciated." So that is sort of blowing people's socks off there. Now, they literally added an editor's note to the piece after the shooting, and it says, "This story was published on September 8th. Jezebel condemns the shooting of Charlie Kirk in the strongest possible terms. We do not endorse, encourage, or excuse political violence of any kind." Bro. I mean, you guys know me. I'm as secular as they come. I'm an atheist. And I see this and I'm like, damn, bro, are witches real? Are witches actually real? Because I've never seen anything like this. This is crazy to me. That's crazy to me. That's some wild coincidence type stuff right there.
For anyone who's interested, I would look into the few different coincidences that are there. There's a song that was posted to SoundCloud that says Charlie Kirk dead at 31. There was also a book that was published, Charlie Kirk getting shot. Basically, that was what the book was talking about. And it was posted the day before September 9th. Like it was September 9th. And I believe what the assassination of Charlie Kirk happened on September 10th. So a few different weird coincidences that I don't know how to explain it, but I figure I just put it out there.
So here's another update for you. Benjamin Ryan, who's an independent reporter, he tweets the following. Charlie Kirk was scheduled to debate Hassan Piker at Dartmouth College on September 25th, so the end of this month, on his Twitch live stream. Piker reacted to the news with horror, urging some of his followers to stop making jokes about the shooting. Hey Salem. Salem's on our way down. Don't step on my computer, buddy, please. And he expressed fear that he could be similarly targeted. Quote, "This is a terrifying incident," Hassan said. "The reverberation of people seeking out vengeance in the aftermath of this violent, abhorrent incident is going to be genuinely worrisome." So, I saw the video of Hassan reacting because he was live in real time. He was live in real time. And you see his reaction and he's like, holy fuck. He's like in shock. And then when he sees the up close video where you can see the blood rushing from his neck, he was just absolutely flabbergasted. He was blown away. And he like basically, he didn't know what to say. He was just horrified by it. A lot of people are also pointing out, and this is really disturbing. Here's something that Charlie had regularly argued, and hard disagree on this one, man. But quote, I think it's worth it to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That is a prudent deal. It is rational. So, hey, some gun deaths every year are worth it for Second Amendment rights. It's like, well, I mean, now you're one of those people. And, when it hits so close to home, I know minds tend to change. And this is why it makes sense to do all the kind of gun reforms that we always talk about. Universal background checks, red flag laws, ban high-capacity magazines, assault weapons ban. There should be a licensing system, a testing system. Because we got a lot of crazy people in this country and a lot of fucking guns, over 300 million, and this is the result, you know?
So there we have it, you guys. And yeah, I mean, it's just, I know that people may say things that might be controversial at times, but I think, you know, it's a commentator. So it's sort of crazy that it's just someone who's talking about this stuff. It's not even someone who is, you know, in a position of power or doing anything out of the ordinary. They're someone just like me and you. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, though. It's another day in the progressive way.